Hey, so I was playing some Forza Horizon 4 recently, just for fun, mainly to play the Halo race, and I saw this new mode called the Eliminator. It's sort of like a battle royale type thing. Seemed like fun, and I enjoy Forza, so I thought, why the hell not? Anyway, I thought I'd show you my playthrough. This is my first ever game, and I'm gonna spoil it for you now. I win, and I did not believe it would happen. Ever. But anyway, so here's the idea. You start on the map and it's slowly gets shorter. You know, simple battle royale rules. But because this is a racing game, it's slightly different in all other aspects. So to fight other foes, I guess, you sort of challenge them to a head-to-head, which I'm doing right now. And yeah, whoever wins, and they can either steal their opponent's car or upgrade. But if they lose, you get knocked out. So, you know, it's sort of like a battle royale in that way, but instead of shooting guns, you race cars. And at the start, it's fairly easy, because everyone starts in this car, which is a Mini of some sort. Mini Cooper, I think? I don't know. I don't know my cars at all. Not really a car guy. But anyway, so rules are pretty simple. You race opponents, and if you win, you can either upgrade or steal the opponent's car. You lose, you get knocked out. And I don't know how. So, I don't know how, but I won out of Actually, I do know how. I got really lucky. I think it was my third race. You'll see. We'll get there. So, I've cut this down. I've edited out all the boring bits of me just driving around looking for opponents to fight, and just kept in all the races, basically. Oh, actually, that reminds me, there is another component. So, you don't have to race to upgrade your car. You can also find cars hidden around the map. That will show up in a second after this race. I won this race pretty... I think it wasn't that close, was it? But anyway, you know. Yeah, so I chose to upgrade because I had the same car as me. So if I stole their car, would not be an upgrade. So I forget which... Oh, I got the Nissan GTR 93. Cool. So anyway, so here it's about the cut. And I pick up a loot crate, I guess you call it. Like, it's a random car. Well, not random. It's a car drop. That's what it is. So this is a VW Golf 93. It's a pretty decent car. I don't know my cars, but it was fun to drive. Anyway, immediately picked up another car. Like, I cut out the driving in between them, but I found another car. This one, it was so much more fun. It was the Crown Victoria. It's sort of like a old police car. I believe they were used in America. I don't know. Anyway, so here I am facing a level 4, so slightly above me. And, yeah, it's... So, I get hit by a car, right? He hit the car and bounced it into me, and I just got shot backwards. And I was like, oh, this is it for me. But somehow, I stay in the race. Even watching it now, I don't know how I won this. He took a shortcut, like, he went straight for the destination. I found that's not always the smartest case. Like, sometimes it is... but I find sticking to the roads and finding smart shortcuts like I do here. Like I see, oh, there's a highway to my right. You know, I'm just going to jump on the highway. So yeah, so finding a smart shortcuts, but sticking mainly to the roads, I find is a lot better than just going straight to the destination. I say that, but I guess it depends on the car. Like if you have an off-road car, it might be faster to just stick to the off-road, but I didn't really get any of those cars. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I said this earlier, I'm sorry for the music. It's I did not know this would turn into a video. I just so happened to be recording this like with flashback recording using my Elgato, so this was not a planned video. This was a spur of the moment thing. Anyway, so I upgrade to the Toyota Supra, which I'm told is a pretty decent car. It felt pretty alright. But anyway, let's start the next race. So this is my third race, I believe. And it's against someone slightly better than me in a Ford Ranger. Like, not better, higher. And yeah, I start off facing the the right direction, which I guess is really lucky. Like, you don't know where you're racing to until it pops up on your map, so it can be any direction, right? But generally, it'll, like, according to the game, it'll be towards the center of the map. So anyway, I don't believe I should have won this, but I did. It was just pure luck that I won this. Again, I'm spoiling it for you. I wish I had recorded my reaction live, because my reactions... I was talking to a friend while doing this, just in party chat. Like, he wasn't in the game or anything. He was playing Monster Hunter, I think, and I was just, like, trying this out for fun. And I was just crapping myself. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to win. But I totally win. So he takes a shortcut. And I did not realize the finish line was right here. I see he's going to win, and he hits a tree. Trees are my greatest friend in this game, I have to say. Like, that's the first example, but so many of these eliminator rounds, you win just because the person took a shortcut and took a tree. Anyway, I chose the Ford Focus here. Again, I don't know my cars. They could have been better, but I went for the Ford Focus because it was different, and yeah. Anyway, so I have the Ford Focus here. Now, let's cut ahead. So this... what is this? Oh, right, this is me facing a level 9 car. Again, I don't know how I win this. So yeah, we're just taking the off-road, I guess. Because he was. I was like, oh no, if I have a chance of saying this, I have to basically follow the level 9. And he hits a car at the last hits a tree at the last second. I, of course, hit a tree as well. Ignore that. I hit the tree after the finish line. Makes me better. Anyway, so I pick his level 9 car, because of course you do. If you're in a level 5, you pick the level 9. So that's what I do. Now I'm in the Aventor, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so one final race here. And so this is facing a level 7. Like, as you go on, you're like, everyone is facing each other. They get car upgrades as time goes on. So towards the end, everyone's like sort of, in the upper ranges, above 5 at least. Anyway, really short race. I did not think I was gonna make this. I overshot it, and I just got in before him. It's actually, so this is a glitch, I believe, but it actually says here head-to-head cancelled. But you'll see he disappears. So I still won. But here is the greatest thing. It's the final race, and everyone has to race the same destination. Now, you don't start in the same place. You're all sort of separated out. You don't know where it's going to go. I, again, was so lucky I headed in the right direction here just before the countdown ended. And yeah, like, there's, how many of us left? 6. So there's 5 other drivers I'm racing against. And I did not think I was going to win this. I was, like, so excited I got to this point. Like, it was such... Like, my heart was ready to explode by the end of this race. It was a crazy ride, I have to say. Anyway, for this one, I stuck mainly to the road. I took a couple shortcuts where it made sense. So, anywhere there's corners, you sort of want to get off the road when there's a sharp corner, because you have to slow down for sharp corners. And slowing down is what kills you. Well, ends. It doesn't kill... You know what I mean. Anyway, so I take a shortcut at this sharp corner. Doesn't really feel like much of a shortcut in retrospect, but it was. And yeah, so here we go. I'm back on the road, and you know what I noticed? There's a road across the river here, and it looks like it's much closer to the destination than I am. So you know what I'm going to do? As soon as I get close to that river and I see an opening, I am crossing that river. So here we go. If you look on the left, there's an opening of trees. I just go for that opening. Because it seemed like it slowed me down a bit, and I lost a bit of control. But I think if I stuck to the road, would have been way worse for me. Anyway, it looks wide open, and then all of a sudden, hill and house. I thought, I was like, oh no, that pink car right behind me is gonna get me. Go around the house, and there's the finish line, like right there. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe I made it this far. But I did, and I won. That is how you do it. That's not a guide at all. Like, it was pure luck on my part. A lot of it was thanks to the trees. The trees are the true MVP here. But there you go. Achievement for my first game of Eliminator, to prove this was my first game. And then achievement for winning an Eliminator. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's going to be a little bit where it just tells me about my prize, but thank you for watching, and I hope you stick around for more.
Congratulations, my friend. You have joined a select group of drivers, spoken of in legend. Some say they don't even exist, but as an Eliminator winner, I invite you to take your place amongst the Illuminati.